Guess who's back? Been a long time. Thought I was gone, didn't you? So, um, wow, this is super exciting. I started this off with a bang. Jesus Christ. I don't know what this little white thing is on my hat, but it's bothering me. Anyways, it doesn't matter because you're not gonna see me because I'm not doing YouTube anymore. The Random Richards, we're back. I'm back. Not going anywhere. Just haven't done it in a while because of various reasons. And now I'm in a situation where I can probably do more recording. So hopefully that's what I'll be able to do. Also going to do a little format change. Scrap the review series on YouTube. Just didn't have enough time to do it and really invest in it. And to be honest, most of the episodes kind of sucked. There was maybe like two that were decent. The rest kind of hit the bed. So fuck that. I'm not gonna waste time doing shit that sucks. Um, the YouTube streams of the podcast, not really a need for it. Nobody really watches the YouTube. Nobody wants to see this puss talk for an hour, whatever it is. So not gonna do that anymore. Basically, just gonna just get back to basics. Stream on the podcast sites, and that's it. And additionally, uh quicker episodes so that I can not necessarily quicker. I mean the content will be what it is as long as it takes, but uh I'm gonna try and do like a every week thing so that we're a little more current with the topics. You know, as you know, this was supposed to be a comedy podcast and supposed to be on topic and making fun of certain things that are relevant at the time. Unfortunately, because of the way things got in my life, it was like 2, 3 weeks, a month late. So we're not doing it anymore. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, big deal. We talked about that fucking 2 weeks ago." So fuck that. Short to the point, current. Hopefully, that's where we're at. We'll see. Um, which leads me to this fucking emergency podcast that I just had to drop today because I just watched the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight. I stopped being a boxing fan a long time ago just because of the scoring. Like so many guys were just getting robbed that it was just too frustrating to watch when you see a guy win a fight and then lose on the scorecards. I know that's all, you know, kind of up for debate or whatever, but sometimes you just see it and you just know. Like it's especially the judges. Like if you see somebody just playing kitty cat and just pap 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 like Floyd Mayweather used to do, like, well, what's the point of that? Is that really a fight when somebody's just trying to outpoint you and just like pap 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 pap, and then not let you get anything off and just pap 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 pap? I mean, I guess like defense is obviously a huge part of the sport, but I don't think anybody wants to see that. I'm pretty sure nobody wants to see that. But that's just why I got out of it. And I started watching MMA and I watch these dudes with the small gloves and the like real fighting. Um which is why I warned you guys about this, I don't know how many episodes ago, probably a year ago, that Jake Paul was playing you. And he's still playing you. And all you stupid assholes are still fucking just spoon feeding it in your fucking mouths and shoving it down your throats like some fucking prostitute taking on 12 dicks. Like, I don't understand. Now, mind you, I didn't pay for this shit. Okay? I would never pay for this shit because I'm already skeptical about this bullshit. However, a lot of people did. The fucking stadium was packed. And people actually believed that this was going to be like a legit fight. And I know all the purists are going to say, "Oh, well, Jake Paul's been, I mean, yeah, Jake Paul's been training and boxing for years now and this and that, and Nate Diaz has he's been in MMA, so he doesn't know what it's like to box and all of this garbage." I saw Nate Diaz fight toe to toe with a lot of fucking badass dudes with small gloves, like taking legit shots and shaking them off and throwing legit shots. This this farce that I just watched is unbelievable that so many people still buy into this shit. It's obvious Nate took the payday and it was like a glorified sparring session. Even the knockdown was not really anything. They obviously hit each other, but because you have to. But it was a glorified sparring session. Like, you can throw punches and hit somebody half speed and not, to try not to knock them out. And evidence was of that is think about this. When you watch a boxing match, when you watch any type of fight, how many uppercuts do you typically see? Probably, I don't know, couple handfuls at the most. If you watch this fight and you saw how many fucking uppercuts both of them threw, it was an obvious attempt to dupe all you dummies to make them think they were really fighting hard. Because obviously, if you throw a half-speed uppercut and it catches me, my head's going to go like this, and my hair is going to flick back, and it's going to look like something significant when it's really not. I'm just used to it, and it's just like, it doesn't even hurt me. It's just like, wow, okay. And if that wasn't enough evidence, they were talking during the whole fight. You could see them talking. The corners, this was what was hilarious to me. The fucking corners were full fucking production mode. Hey, this is what you got to do to win. You're walking right into those punches. You're not moving, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever the fuck these assholes were saying. And the fighters couldn't be more disinterested in what they were saying. You could see both of them. Both of them either looking to the side or talking to somebody, or somebody else was in their ear on the side, not even giving a fuck to what the person in front of the trainer in front of them was saying. They were just like this guy's telling me in my ear, all right, good job. We got 4 rounds left. Just fucking stay on the outside. Don't get caught with anything, and we're good. And it was just like, it was so fucking obvious, unless you're a goddamn moron, that, which I was surprised, because I thought Nate, I mean, I know he has balls. I know he's willing to fight for real at any time, but he obviously just took the bag. He obviously didn't give a fuck about this fight. He obviously didn't give a fuck about losing. He knew he was going to lose. He didn't give a fuck because Jake Paul's been boxing for however many years. Nate has been fucking fighting triple that time, quadruple that time, taking shots from fucking like real legit like punchers. And you're gonna tell me this? If you watched, he barely threw any power. It was like pap pap, like I said, pap 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 pap, like you're playing with your fucking cat. It was one of the worst fucking displays of boxing I've ever seen in my life. Glass Joe put on more of a fight to Little Mac than this fucking farce. Which basically, if we're being honest, is all of these fights. That's why Jake Paul is playing you. And that's why I idolize this guy. This fucking guy is the fucking, as shitty as he is a fighter, he's that much smarter than all of you dummies. Not only is he making money off this fucking podcast that he does or whatever the fuck he does, I've never seen it. He's that big that I've never seen his fucking podcast and I know who he is. All right, that tells you everything you need to know. Not only is he making money off that, he's got the Prime energy drink and all of that shit. But who was the sponsor of this whole fucking thing? It wasn't Prime. It was fucking Celsius. So he's getting a bag from Celsius, who's competing with his own fucking energy drink. And he doesn't give a fuck. He's just, okay, you give me money, you give me money, and you give me money. He basically just gave Nate Diaz a bag to just go in there and spar with him. And all these fucking assholes paid for it. And all a full stadium, bunch of people paid for it. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, how stupid are we? I feel slighted just for wasting my time to watching this motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with me? That I actually watch this stupid shit. Thinking that maybe a tiny outside possibility that Nate would have too much pride to just take the bag. I should have known better because he's kind of a scumbag. But stupid me. I got duped just like everybody else, but at least I didn't spend any money on this motherfucker. There was a lot of people who spent money on this fucking fight. And there's a lot of, and the whole production is so fucking, it's such bullshit. You have these boxing, ex-boxing and ex-MMA experts, and everybody's trying to make it seem like it's so legit. And it's just like, okay, good production. Like, it's not even a good production if we're being honest, but like real, what's the MMA guy? Ariel, whatever the fuck his name is, Ariel Hawani or whatever his name is. This guy's out there doing like sideline reporting or whatever. This guy like covered like legit MMA. Yet he's acting like this is serious, like this is real. How many people sell their souls just to get the bag? It's fucking sad. It's sad that we've come to like, I was out on boxing a long time ago because of what I said earlier. And it's just gotten worse when you have spectacles like this. But it works. Jake Paul is still playing you. He kind of played me tonight. Again, I didn't spend any money, so I didn't put any money in his pocket. But I'm talking about him right now. and the like 7 people who listen to this podcast, his name is in their ears. Actually, it's more than 7. It's more like fucking 13. um so yeah, anyway, I just had to get on here with I had to rant about this because like how much are we going to Jesus Christ, like anybody with a brain who watched this can see what a fucking joke this shit is. How much longer are we going to do this? Like, this dude can get his money however he wants. I'm not trying to take credit away from him. He's obviously in shape. He obviously trains and works. I'm not saying that he doesn't put in effort, because if you're going to take some shots and you're going to throw some shots for 10 rounds, obviously you got to put in some effort. So I give him credit for that. And for all his business acumen and all of that shit, he's fucking killing it. But you, as the boxing lover or the just maybe not lover but observer, the fight sport observer, who just wants to see 2 guys that don't have an agenda, that are just going to go in there and bang it out, and may the best man win. Where is that? Where is that? Because obviously that shit didn't happen tonight. And that's all I was looking for. Maybe in the back of my mind, maybe Nate has some fucking pride and he's not going to just take a knee to the Jake Paul empire and just take that bag. But I was wrong. I was obviously wrong. And if any of you don't see that, you are blind. You are a fucking moron. And you might as well just, like, I don't know what you do in life. I'm not going to tell you to kill yourself, but you should probably be around somebody who's a little bit smarter than you to make decisions for you. Because if you believe that shit was on the up and up, and you believe that shit was legit, a fucking guy who's taken punches to the face with smaller gloves for what, 20 years? Maybe not that long. Maybe, I don't know, 16 years, whatever it is. I don't know when he started. A guy who's gotten rocked by some of the best, just straight fighters. We're not even talking about boxers, just straight fighters. Like, you're going to act like these MMA fighters don't train with boxing trainers? Like, you guys are way too dismissive of the MMA training and the time these guys put in their stand-up game. Now, I granted it's not the same amount as a born and bred boxer. I get that. But Jake Paul's not a born and bred boxer. This fucking guy just started doing this, I don't know how many years ago. So the point is, Diaz has been taking these fucking punches for way longer, for at least 2-3 times as long as Jake Paul's been training. And you could just see it. There wasn't like one significant strike that Diaz threw. They were all those little pep, 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 pep. Like what you do with your kid when you're playing around with your kid. That's what Diaz was doing with Jake Paul. It was fucking disgusting. It was disgusting. But yet, the next fight is going to have all you dummies still paying money and still going to the fucking arena to watch this garbage. I'm out. I'm out. I promise you. Unless he's going to fight Jesus or Santa Claus or something, the Easter Bunny, something out of the fucking ordinary, I will not watch this cocksucker fight again. This genius cocksucker, because I have to give him his props. This fucking guy has been playing you for years, and he continues to play you, and he continues to just make bank and fucking live in Puerto Rico and fuck bad chicks and live the life. I'm envious of this cocksucker. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. So you can call me a hater or whatever. I'm just envious. I wish I was 26 years old and had the fucking empire that he has and was living in Puerto Rico banging bad bitches left and right. And putting on a fucking farce for all you dummies to just follow, chugging down Celsius on this hand and Prime on this hand and making money off both. Guy's a fucking genius. It's my idol. Jake Paul's playing you, but he's still my idol. Anyways, so new format. I'm gonna try to hit you up every week. Stay on topic, short, shorter than the ones we've been doing in the past. And we're back, bitches. Fuck all the YouTube stuff, fuck all the review stuff. That shit is gone. I'm just gonna focus on this shit, and I'm gonna try and crack a joke once in a while that might make you laugh, or you might get offended. Either way, I don't give a fuck. Nobody's paying me, so you don't like it, like I always say, fuck off. At the same time, I still love you guys who ride with me. I hope I didn't lose everybody because it's been so long since I fucking made one of these bitches. And come back. Let's do this. I'm gonna do it right this time. Now that my personal life has changed, so that hopefully I can devote more time to the podcast and doing it properly. But like I said, I'm not gonna waste my time with YouTube because nobody watches the fucking YouTubes. So right here on your podcast apps, that's where you'll get Random Richards. Let's go. Gonna fucking rock it out halfway through, or more than halfway through 2023, and we're gonna keep it rolling into 2024. Hopefully, at the very least, 2 episodes a month. If I can, I'm gonna try and shoot for 4 episodes a month. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, I've said that in the past, and I've been full of shit, but I'm trying. So we'll catch you next time. Fuck Jake Paul, even though I love him. And catch you on the, what was it Michael Scott said? Catch you on the flippity flop, when he kept missing the fucking shot on the backhanded shot on the fucking the basketball hoop in the warehouse. Catch you on the flippity flop.